Hello and welcome back to David's Closet. Today I have a really exciting video. It's an unboxing of a bag from a brand that I have not purchased from in quite some time. So I'm really excited about this. As we all know from my last video that you saw last week and the week before, I got a Louis Vuitton Teville and I returned that because there's just a waxy crown-like odor that's pretty common with those bags. And even though it's a beautiful bag, well-designed, well-structured, well-built, great quality, especially for Louis Vuitton compared to stuff made today, I just knew that I wasn't going to carry it. I don't like odors. It was stinking up my closet, which you've seen my closet. It's not big, but it's also not small, so it was fairly strong. So I decided to return it, and I'm actually eyeballing something else that's a similar design from another fashion house, so there may be another unboxing soon. But this bag I actually purchased before I even received. Or no, I ordered it a couple days after I received it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the Louis Vuitton. So this bag is not a replacement or anything to do with that. This bag actually is something I saw in person in another color at the store, and I fell in love with it. So before we get into it, I want you to guess what brand it is while I go get my unboxing tool. So I got my unboxing tool. It's a ceramic blade. Autumn Beckman, I saw she used them, so I wanted to use them too. So let's get into this, and then I'll kind of tell you the story time of, why I picked it up, and, this brand and how I kind of haven't bought much from this brand in a while. So we'll get into all of that after I knock my lamp over and open the bag. So, here's the box. And let me just say, because I have purchased from this brand quite often in the past, and I usually am very disappointed the way these items come packaged. This is really well packaged. So there's plenty of air paper. And then, here is the bag. So as you can tell, it's a Coach bag. So, and this must be a, perfectly brand new one because it's still perfectly 100% wrapped. So let me go ahead and unwrap it real quickly, and then I will show it to you and kind of go over why I bought it, because it's not a bag I would normally buy. I love how well wrapped it is, and you're gonna see my my plaid pajama pants. It's a lounge day around the house, so that's what we got today. Okay. All of the lovely packaging. Coach does a really good job, usually if the bags come brand new, of having them really well packed. Sometimes if they come and they've clearly been purchased and maybe returned, not so much. So this, so I have no intentions on returning this bag, so I'm going to go ahead and completely unwrap it. But I mean, as you can see, it's really well packaged, and you can probably tell what it is already. So let me just get this completely unwrapped here. It's very well packaged, which is, like I said, usually what we see from Coach. I do wish some of the other brands like Louis, especially Louis Vuitton, I wish they would take some lessons from some of these brands like Coach, Kate Spade, which are owned by the same parent company, but I've always had really good luck with the way these items come packaged. Like I said, as long as they're brand new. Sometimes if they're something that's already been opened, they may not be as well preserved, but this one is a great example of what I typically will see. Okay, so I got it mostly unwrapped here. And as you can see, it is a Coach nylon bag. I call it kind of a dupe for the, or inspired by the Prada re-edition. It's made of nylon. It is called the Nylon Ellis Small Bag. I guess that's what SB stands for, I don't really know. But there's the tag if you want to take a screenshot of that. Of course, the Coach suggested US value is $378. I paid before tax, $132. So with taxes, about $140. On the side here, there's some tags. And it said this accessory contains recycled nylon. It reflects our commitment to rethinking and reducing our impact on the planet. Wear it, love it, repair it, pass it on. Feels good, doesn't it? So that is pretty cool. This is made of recycled materials, or contains recycled materials. Before I get into the bag, I'll go into what else comes with it because you probably saw this. So this obviously is very inspired by the Re-Edition multi-accessories bag. That is the crossbody convertible Prada Re-Edition that has, you know, the little pouches and stuff that you can wear. So I think it would go more like, probably like, I don't know, this, I don't know. I don't wear the long straps on most bags, but it does come with this little accessory, also made of the same nylon. There's a button little pocket in the front, but it actually doesn't snap. No, there's no button, so it's just a faux button. There's no snap, but there's a little slip pocket there. And then it unzips and it's just lined with burgundy fabric, and it's just a little pouch. This is something I would probably carry with the bag. I'm not sure yet. And then it does come with this long adjustable strap, and I will throw a screenshot somewhere of maybe the link or the description so you can kind of get some information if you're curious about how long the strap can be. But the one I tried on in the store, which I'll throw a picture of the red one, which is the one I saw in the store. This is a great strap. Coach is kind of known for that. All their straps are super adjustable. You know, most heights will work for it, so it's pretty good. But it's kind of like a guitar style strap with the varsity stripe that's kind of known for Coach. And then what really made me want this bag is in the store, they had one just with this strap. I am not small, and this bag fits. And if it's comfortably, now when it's full of my stuff, it might not be as comfortable, maybe, we'll find out. But I can actually carry it like this. I can kind of push it back. I have a couple other bags that are small shoulder bags that I don't use very often. I have the Pillow Tabby by Coach, the retail store one. I'm kind of looking at my case to see if I have any out here. I have a few others, and those will fit on my shoulder, but that bag is so puffy, it just squashes it, and I don't like that. This nylon, I may have a Prada nylon bag, it's indestructible. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So I'll give you just a kind of a spin here of the bag. So the front, you have the metal Coach New York stamp with the horse and carriage. It's just a black nylon. It's kind of stitched, as you can see. You spin to the side, has a leather strip here that holds the strap D-ring. It's the dog style, kind of not super shiny, but not quite the antique brass. It's somewhere in between. The bottom, obviously no feet, just the nylon. It does feel like there's something like cardboard or plasticky in here to give it a little bit of support. The back is the same as the front, just no logo. Side is the same as the others. And it does come with the classic Coach hang tag, like all Coach bags do. And it's this brown color with the black piping, which I think is kind of a cute contrast. So the strap is the same as the other strap here. It's just this kind of burgundy and black varsity stripe strap. And I will go ahead and give you a measurement here, since this is the reason I wanted to buy the bag. It's about a 9-inch drop. So that's something that's important to you. Something I also really like, and I've seen this in some older Coach bags, is the zipper pull is this like ring with a little bit of leather on it to give it something to pull on. And then you just pull it and go. I really like that. So of course, the bag is super, super stuffed from shipping. And again, we know Coach is great at that. So here's what it looks like stuffed. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull everything out here in a manner in which I can then get it back in there when I go to store the bag after I use it. Because I am gonna actually try to carry this as one of my dailies. Which I'll get into that here in a minute. So look at packs. Of course, all this stuffing and protective pieces. Cool. Okay. Oh, look at that. They even put a protective thing on the zipper that goes inside, because you can actually pull that out, I guess. I don't know if you'd want to. So there you go. It does have this little pull tab that comes out. I probably would leave it just in there. I don't really know That's something I don't necessarily love. So we'll see if I can't figure out a way to keep that in and still have the zipper work for me. Not the end of the world if not. I do not like these little tails that stick out. I think it looks unfinished. Well, I can't get it back in right now, so I'll have to work on that. But look inside, it's just the burgundy fabric, a big hole, there's a slip pocket on the front, and then a small zipper pocket on the back with the Coach story pouch. So there she is, guys. Super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up real quick and I'll be right back. All right, something I do want to point out, this bag is incredibly light too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this tag that tells me about the recycled materials and all of that fun stuff. And then while I'm just kind of filling it, I'll tell you the story. So we walked into our local Coach outlet and they had this bag in the red color. And I have been wanting to try a, just another shoulder bag, something a little more carefree, something for travel that's maybe, you know, similar to my, you know, my Longchamp that I take. That's just a little bit more of like a purse style bag. And, you know, maybe something that can go over my shoulder because my Longchamp cannot go over my shoulder. So I saw this and I thought, you know, this would be really great because it's still small. It's fairly carefree. You know, it's nylon, so, you know, it's not something I really have to worry too much about. It does compact if I needed it to. And most importantly, unlike my Longchamp, I can put it over my shoulder, which to me is amazing because sometimes when I travel, I don't really want a crossbody, which of course would be my Prada crossbody that I have. Sometimes I don't want to take that one. You know, sometimes maybe it's just a little bit too big or, you know, just a little too bulky and it's just not what I want to take. So I was really happy to find this one because I think it will fit everything. And as far as the outlet, I mean, it doesn't look super outlet-y. So here, I just shoved all my stuff in it without really organizing it. And I think it looks cute. These bags, I think, look cutest when they are a little bit overstuffed, if I'm being honest. So here you go there. And I'll just kind of show you a spin of what it looks like with all the stuff I have in it. So kind of like the Prada re-edition, it really does hold a ton. Everything that was in here is now in here, with the exception of one item, which is a return label for FedEx. It's kind of slouchy hobo-y. It does still fit on my shoulder when it's full. So I like that a lot. This is a bag I'd probably actually keep the tag on it, at least for now, or the hang tag. I'll show you inside real quickly. And I mean, it's just a mess right now because I just literally threw everything in there, but it all fits perfectly. So super excited. This is definitely a keeper. I think I'm gonna sell a couple of my other Coach bags. But you know, the Coach outlet bags, I haven't really purchased a lot. I only have one in my collection. My husband has a few. I prefer the Coach retail store. I think the quality is a little bit better, but for something like this, this is amazing. I've kind of had my eye on a couple of the Prada ones, and I just do not want to spend Prada money on something that I won't use a ton. I think I'll get more use out of this one than some of the Prada ones, because I do think these are actually bigger than the Prada ones as well. So this is actually going to be included in my regular rotation, my bag of the week, because as you can see, it fits everything I need it to. And it's still a small form factor, so I'm really trying to get into a lot of variety. Right now I just have pretty much nothing but top handles and totes. So I like this. I just think it's super cute. And the quality seems really good for the price. Like I said, about $133 before tax, and I'm sure they'll have them on sale for even less at some point. They do come in the red color. When we were there, I almost bought it in the red color, but I decided to wait. And I'm glad I did, because when I looked online, they had the black. I'll show a picture of the listing over here. The black looks blue online, but I thought it was blue until I was going to order it. And I was reading the description just to make sure everything you know, made sense from what I saw in the store, and it said it was black and gold. So the color's a little bit deceiving online, which I know Coach's website, both their retail and their outlet website, kind of are known for that. So don't let that discourage you. Just read the description for the colors. But this is an absolute great bag. I'm gonna carry it at least for the weekend, if not maybe all of next week. The reason I hadn't purchased a lot of outlet bags recently, and honestly Coach bags in general, is because when you have a closet full of luxury designer bags like I do, it is sometimes kind of hard to put away this beautiful bag that costs, you know, over $1,000 and carry this bag that costs me $130. And sometimes I can't justify it, because I justify buying some of these because of the quality and the style, but also because I get use out of them. I actually use my bags. So that's why I just really have limited what I'm buying as far as contemporary. The Coach retail has a couple of bags that I think are absolutely gorgeous right now that I had considered buying, but I am gonna hold off and give it some time, because I'm looking at my tower over here right now, which contains some of my Coach bags, as you'll see. And this one I hadn't used in over a year. This one down here is my Tate I purchased from the reserve section on the outlet, but it is a retail bag. I have the black one too. I haven't carried this ever, a tag's still on it. And then down below is one of the vintage ones my mother gave me that you saw in a previous video. So I just really have kind of slowed down on that, because I would rather have something that I'd actually use. But like I said, when I saw this, it just spoke to me. So if you have any questions about it, I may do a video, like a follow-up on it. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. Like I said, it also comes with this, which I'm not going to use at the moment because I don't like crossbodies. But yeah, anything you want to know about the bag, please let me know, because I'll be glad to answer. And I'd love to do another video on it after I use it for a while and kind of give some feedback. Just because, you know, it is an outlet bag and there is a slight difference sometimes. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video, and have a great day. Bye.